Okay. These weird, expensive storage devices are done. Alright. Okay, we got tons of gold. We got blood crystals. Power cores is the thing. So now to make the throne, we need 4 onyx tears. And that's 1. We're gonna need power cores. Do I have enough blood crystals? Yeah, we're fine on blood crystals. So I'm gonna need way more power cores. To make more power cores, I gotta go get more cans of lightning. Alright, hold on a sec. What does it take to make Dracula's t-shirt? Shadow, 9 shadow weave, 9 bat leather. Okay. Hold on, let me go check my tailoring cabinet, see if I already have any of this. Bat leather. I've got 1 shadow weave. Okay. I killed Dracula and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Yeah. Alright. Shadow weave requires what? Ghost yarn and silk. Ghost yarn needs ghost mushrooms. Okay. I don't know. Do I have ghost mushrooms? I don't know if I've got those planted. I do have... No, I don't think I have it planted. My ghost mushroom income is lacking. It's weak. Alright, I could take some of this stuff up to the thing that makes pollen. You did say t-shirt, yep. Okay. What's the plan for Mutiny tonight? Vermintide is doing an alpha or a beta right now of a game mode where you can, like, one team of 4 people plays the game normally, and another team of 4 people plays the rats. So, like, you could be a hook rat and try to drag someone off, but you can be smarter about it. You could be an assassin and try to, like, tackle Flute Girl and kill her. You can be the flamethrower rat, you know, whatever. But basically, and like, if they kill you, you just appear in another special rat body on the map. And I thought that that looked really freaking fun, and we'll have to try that out. Alright, so that's making ghost yarn. And then we need silk. Haymuck says, I don't think there'll be another Guild Wars 2 joke contest. I'll just use the jokes I gathered as describer text-to-speech thingies. Okay. Alright, there's some silk. Perfect Dark and Left 4 Dead had that mode. Right on. I haven't played those. But yeah, it looked fun. Silk. Alright, so ghost mushrooms could be an issue. Ghost mushrooms could be an issue. And silkworms. Wait, we got 9. Oh, that's right. I forgot this last time, too. It makes 9, it makes 2 at a time, not 1 at a time. So we might actually be okay here. Oh, it is time to get a popped collar, chat. We're making it. We're upgrading our shirt to Dracula's popped collar. It's funny, the slashers are, like, in most of the game, are one of my least favorite weapons. But by God, did they help me on those last 2 fights on Adam and Dracula. They really helped me there.
Why did a ranger go to the doctor? Because he had an itchy phoenix.
Are you using Phoenix in place of penis? That's kind of a stretch. Kind of a stretch. I appreciate the prime. Adam and Dracula are built different. They are... have you tried changing colors on gear? changing colors on gear. Alright, next I need to go get bottled lightning. And of course it's daytime. Yes, much fun, very deep joke. Oh god. Let's see. Wait, what am I doing? Here, that's where I need to go. Alright, we need lots of bottles of lightning. I bet I could fly there before the sun kills me. Famous last words after fighting Dracula. No. Alright, drop. What do you mean invalid? What do you mean invalid? Drop! I made it there and then I couldn't land. Need more containers. No, I'm trying to use my elite. It keeps getting interrupted. You know, another thing, I never used Blood Rage the whole game. And then someone was like, oh, I used Blood Rage on Dracula. And I was like, I'll try it. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use this. And I used it for the next very long time. The mobile small heals were great. Which I just realized because of it, I actually never used a healing potion on Dracula. Alright, that is not fair getting back in the corner and using Kamehamehas. Blood Fountain is the spell I use the most on Dracula, along with the Void Balls. Void Balls? Do you mean like the Chaos Orbs, or something different? I'm actually not sure what you're talking about. Usually get only one load of batteries when I come here. This is trash. What's going on? Oh, bad luck, I guess. I got less than 2 stacks of batteries. Oh, wait, there's one. That might help. I like how some of the damage of that skill was exhausted on the fucking tree. Oh, I didn't read his book thing. Where's Void? Summon an orb that explodes the target. Okay. Oh, that one. That one. The Harpies used this a lot, right? Wait. Why did it do the volcano? Oh, because I got some kind of gem on it I didn't even realize. I didn't realize I had the triple thing. Okay, we got 7 batteries now. I would like to once again stress that this place is awful. Alright, we can start processing these at least. Yeah, I could enjoy this. I was using Mosquito for a long time, because it was the same idea, a targeted circle that did damage in an area. But the Mosquito also, because of a gem I had, it would shield me, it would do healing bolts out from the explosion source, and it would fear enemies as well, so it did a bit of CC. But yeah, this, I could enjoy this. Alright, Dracula the Immortal King. When Dracula fell centuries ago, it seemed like the Church of Illuminance had done the impossible, the death of the Immortal King. However, in his final moments, Dracula enacted his final gambit and cast a cloud over Vardaran. The blood rain that followed would plant the seeds of Dracula's will across the realm, twisting it and filling it with his storied essence. After death, the Immortal King's soul was cast out to where his otherworldly powers originated, the Shadow Realm. There he lingered, biding his time. Now the time has come. Dracula floods the world with his monstrous legion of Noctum, having them gather the blood necessary for him to become whole once more and return to Vardaran. Oh, look at that. The wing thing, that's how the throne graphic looks. Alright, so... done all that. We need more radium alloy. I hope we have some. Not a lot. The Mosquito with the healing balls, the behemoth fight was a mistake. Yeah, there was a, what was it? Well, you remember that witch that'll like turn you into a pig sometimes? She wasn't that bad, but she was a boss. She fired bolts all over the place that looked exactly like the healing bolts from the Mosquito, and that was extremely disorienting. Here, just to show it for anyone who hasn't seen it. So basically, like, you cast the Mosquito, and then after it explodes, these bolts go out, and if you catch them, they heal you. Also, if you Mosquito on yourself with the same jewel, it does a shield on you too, which is also nice. But yeah, some of the fights, it was not great. Meh, okay. Alright. Alright, so we need more radium alloy. How did we make radium alloy? Yellow cans, sulfur, and tech stuff. Tech, and I think I'm out of the rest. Okay. Hopefully that's enough for quite a bit. Okay, looks like each can becomes 4 bars. Yeah, this might not be bad at all. Okay. Alright. And then we need gold ingots and blood crystals, which I think I accidentally deposited. There's the blood crystals. There's the gold ingots. Okay. And what did I need for the throne? 4 tiers? I think it was 4. Yeah, 4 Muckin tiers, and 8 Shadow Weave, and 40 Dark Silver Ingot. I'm almost certain I've got the Dark Silver Ingot. I'll have to double check the Shadow Weave. 2 more Power Cores, another tier. And then 1 more Power Core, which needs a few more Radium Bars. How's the game, Mog? I'm thinking of buying it. Some quick thoughts, TLDR. You want a quick V-Rising review, alright, let's do this. Okay, V-Rising. Story. There's almost none. If you're looking for an enthralling, deep, rich story with twists and turns and climaxes and stuff like that, you're not gonna find any. Unless, you know, the topic of climaxes, there's like, you know, when Dracula takes his shirt off. So there's not that. The game plays like a survival game. You know, you go out. There's not like food and drink, but you got to keep an eye on your blood, which, you know, you kill things and drain their blood to fill that back up. You do not level up in this game. You effectively, like, kill enemies. get their gear and their knowledge when you drink their blood, and you use that knowledge to craft better things, and then you just make yourself stronger and stronger and stronger. It's kind of like an item level system. So for example, if you have a really high level sword and a really low level axe, you're kind of confined to using the sword until you get the higher level axe, just as a broad example. However, it does pretty good, because you'll find recipe books, but then you've also got these stations like the study, which when you get enough paper, you could just discover a random recipe. And then each time you do this, when you're using this station, you'll not get duplicates. So you can slowly get everything you don't already have, but there is RNG, and sometimes it can be frustrating. Most of the time it's fine though. For example, I just did the final boss and I didn't have one of the buff potions because I couldn't find the muckin' recipe, and I could have just kept grinding this for a few more hours to get it, but I opted not to. You also build your own castle. You can see it here. You basically, like, this is a plot, like, that's a plot, that's a plot. You pick one of these, and you can move your castle as well, but you pick a plot and then you build your stuff there. And you can make multiple floors. I'm very much a function over form, so I just made, like, oh, and rooms get bonuses. Like, a room with this flooring gives a bonus to the paper press, and the paper press will operate requiring less materials, therefore it makes more stuff. And this room has forge flooring and things like that. So type of floor in a room with those types of things, those things will get bonuses. Aside from that, you could do lamps and carpets and braziers and all kinds of crazy stuff. And, decorate your place. How do you beat the game? You've basically got a hit list here. You start off with a big wolf, and then like a miner, a frost archer, a foreman at a quarry, and then you go up and up and up, and you're getting knowledge and abilities every time you kill one of these bosses, all the way up to Simon Belmont. There he is, Simon Belmont, Dracula, and Adam. Adam is like Frankenstein, and you pick. This is your loadout. Besides your weapon type, which determines how you play your character, you can pick a dash from any of these schools of magic. All of them, after you dash, if you do a hit really quickly, you'll get a small heal. You pick 2 abilities from these. You can have 2 on your loadout, and an ultimate. The ultimates, you typically have 2-minute cooldowns. So you pick what you like here, and that's basically your loadout. But then you'll get to a fight where your loadout's no good, and you might retreat from the fight, change your loadout, and go back in and try again. Example of that, there was a fight where me having my 1 dodge with its cooldown was not enough to survive. And so you would get a block spell. Like, for example, this blocks everything in front of you for 3 seconds. And also, every time that shield takes a hit, it spawns a skeleton. So, for fights where dash was not enough to survive the crap, you would bring a block ability. And there's block abilities in every school of magic. That was just one example. But all of that is essentially what it's like to PvE, go through the game, get yourself stronger and stronger and stronger until you fight the big bad. There is normal mode, which I just finished. There's brutal mode, which I haven't tried yet, but I've heard it's absolutely nasty. And there's also PvP servers. You could play on PvE. You can play on PvP and fight other people where you like siege each other's castles and stuff like that. I'm very much was just, PvE boy, so I just did that. But you can play on PvP if you prefer. You could play PvE co-op, or you could do like what I just did, which is I cleared the game PvE solo. There's also server settings, which is worth talking about. For example, I played this game in early access. I played it just completely vanilla as it, was intended, and there was some things I really didn't like about it. But they are kind enough to allow you to change most of that. There are teleporters in the game. Similar to Valheim, you cannot go through the portals while carrying trade goods. You have to walk home, or ride a horse, or whatever. So, I'm not going to turn that off. That was something that would just artificially inflate the time I spent in the game. I turned that off. Additionally, because again, I cleared this in early access before they added like Dracula and Adam and stuff like that, so I was fluent on the game. I tripled the amount of resources I got when I chopped down trees and broke rocks. So I got lumber much faster, and I got rock much faster. That just sped up farming. That's all that did. I also sped up crafting. So, like, for example, if I go to a crafting station here and I build something, it will, if it was going to take 2 minutes, it would instead take like 40 seconds. I tripled the crafting speed. which again just reduces how much time you're standing here waiting in your base. On a normal server with normal rules, rather than having one machine that cuts logs into planks, I might have like 4 of them because they're so slow. I just didn't want to wait on that. The last thing I changed on my playthrough, I think, was gear durability. I don't mind a game where your gear goes down in durability due to wear and tear. However, in this game, to repair gear, you need more of what you use to make that gear. So if it took really high-level materials, you gotta go farm really high-level mobs. What's worse is every time you die, your gear takes a huge hit. So, for example, I just spent a few hours learning the Dracula fight and killing him. If I had gear durability turned on my server, I would have to do that. I would have had to stop multiple times to go farm and repair, and I didn't want to do that again. So I turned that off. Now, I'm playing single player. When I say server, that is kind of intimidating for a lot of people. It's important to note that you could just play local on your computer. You could just say host game, private game, no one can join, go. On your computer, and it's fine. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm not like paying some company to host a server or anything super technical. So there's that also. A couple of other things is when I got to the point in the game where I was like ready to fight Dracula, but RNG was preventing me from getting the last few recipes, there's a few things you can do about that. One, you can farm paper by killing people and use the paper to discover a random schematic and hope you get what you want, or just keep doing it over and over until you get what you want. 2, you can turn logs into planks, and that makes sawdust. Use the sawdust to make paper at the paper press, use paper to make scrolls, and use scrolls to make schematics, and use schematics on this. I've been doing that nonstop as well. 3, when you kill people, sometimes they drop money. You can take the money, disguise yourself as a human, and go to shops around the map, and they'll have random things for sale. I tripled the amount of stuff they have in stock to reduce the RNG of the randomness, and I still was never able to find the buff potion. But that's another thing you can do to get stuff. But again, RNG is a thing. Eventually you get every schematic, but sometimes it can be frustrating. Did you win while I was gone to lunch? I beat Dracula, yes. And we are, let's see, 8 Shadow Weave is next. We need to make his chair so we can say we've won the game. Let's see, like these are prisoners that have, when you see how at the top of the screen when I mouse over her it says Villager Scholar 89%? That means she has Scholar blood. So if I drink from her blood, I get bonuses to spells. And this guy's a rogue, 96. If I drink from his blood, I get rogue bonuses, which like, you know, melee. So you can find someone that has a blood type that appeals to you, and you can put them in a cage and basically use them as like a drinking fountain. And then, you know, like these are all potion bottles I made from them. And that's how you get the play style that you want. That's how you get what you're going for. Okay, I want, where is it? 8 Shadow Weave. I have 2. Okay. I need, crap. I need Ghost Mushroom and Silk. And Silk, I need more of those. I might have to go to the swamp. All right, this might be our last outing, chat. Our last journey. All right, so swamp, annoying place. Spider Cave. There is where all the grubs are. You have to fight Dracula's mom. No, that's you're thinking of Ghosts of Sushi Mom. Different game. Don't forget your cape. Yeah, I've always got it. So there's a curse in the swamp, and your map slowly gets foggy, and it becomes really hard to read unless you have a... Hi. Thank you. Try to do salt? Yes. Appreciate it. My wife has brought me nuggets and tater tots, chat. Fuel for gamers. Okay, scooters. Been a while since I've been here. Let's just do this. So that is an ultimate ability. That's one of the things I mentioned has a 2-minute cooldown, but very strong. The main thing I'm doing right now is getting silkworms. Silkworms to make silk. Tater tots without dino nuggies and choco milk. I got nuggies. She gave me nuggies. Boom! That was a lot. You know something that was life-changing for me, chat? When someone told me you don't have to tap F repeatedly to pick up each item, you can just hold it down and run over them. That made the, this game so much more enjoyable. What? Yep. So for example, in the past, I would be like F, F, F as I walked up to this stuff. But I just holding the F key, and it does that. Life-changing. Okay, that's probably enough. You can use a normal cave inside the spider cave. Yeah, doesn't really matter. Same thing with doors too. Yeah, but who builds doors on the castle? That's just weird. Do you guys remember if there was a specific place in the swamp for ghost mushrooms, or are those just everywhere? Behemoth Cave has a bunch. Ah! Lair of the Behemoth. Yeah, but he wanders around. He's not even in there anymore, right? In early access, you fought him in there, but in this version of the game, he wanders the roads. He can be in there? Really? I didn't know that. Oh my god! I found him! I just want mushrooms! Holy crap! My god, chill! 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 What is that? Why is that one purple? That one, is that one got the good stuff? Trippy shroom? What's a trippy shroom? Not recommended to eat. Eat it? It won't let me. Maybe you use it for a potion or something. Right click? I can't. Maybe because I'm in combat. There we go. I don't think anything whoa. I'm like that guy at the party. I'm like, yo man, these brownies are weak. Oh. I don't think I got an achievement either. Excuse me? You know, I thought I was the one tripping, but here you are attacking me. Alright, you guys need to stop. My ultimate is available. Y'all need to stop.